And I see Sujata's here. Is Lauren on the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably start our annual meeting.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hi, I was actually just looking, so I think I know I see Jill, Karen, me, Sujata, and Alan. I haven't looked through my screen, so there's four more
And
screens.
Judy's on.
Judy here somewhere?
Yes, I'm
Okay, great.
here.
Thank you, Judy. And
Prue
Prue,
is just coming in. I'm just
Yeah.
letting her in.
okay, Diane, we know probably won't make it, and Rod, I don't know if Rod's here. Is Prue here somewhere?
Yeah, she's on.
Okay.
I let her in at least.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
okay. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Mhm.
All right, well, we have 7 of our current board present, so let's go ahead and start the annual meeting. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I was just stepped outside a few minutes ago. It's actually, or at my house at least, not raining and actually really nice. The bugs aren't even that bad. So I kind of want to be gardening, but we have to do this because it's important. So I'm calling.
And Lauren, just to
Yes.
interrupt, I'm making all the board members co-hosts so they pop up to the beginning of everybody's list.
That's a good idea. All right, and I will just say I've not ever run this kind of meeting before, and I have a feeling I'll probably not fully get it. So Karen, Sujata, you guys tell me what to do, and we'll figure it out. But I am announcing the slate, and I don't know if should I just read it off?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so the officers currently are myself as president, and actually, let me back up one moment. For those of you who are watching, we have typically done this meeting later in the year, and we realized that it was kind of confusing because when we do this annual meeting, that's the time we review the finances of the prior year. So we were waiting till nearly December to hold this annual meeting, and then we were talking about the finances from the whole year before. So it's sort of like, well, that's kind of goofy. So we decided to shift this forward a little bit till here in June so that we're a little more relevant to the past year's financial review that might inform, what we do in the future. So that's mainly the reason for this shift. So we've done this meeting, we did this meeting in December. So this is kind of for the board, at least, we kind of did this just recently. So it's just a little bit of a repeat. So the slate is going to stay pretty much the same. We have myself as president, Judy Fulton as vice president. Currently, the treasurer is an open slot. Diane Beadle has been the treasurer, but she's finding her life has gotten a bit difficult, so she's stepping off of there. Our secretary is Prue Foster. We have the directors, Diane Beadle will stay on as a director, Alan Brown, Karen Molinas, Sujata Roy, Rod Simmons, and Jill Swearingen. If any of you are interested, who are watching and would like to participate in the board, please be in contact because we could use no. So that's the slate. And I think I just call for a motion to accept, if I'm doing that correctly.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the slate.
And do
I'll
we have-
second the motion.
Thank you. So all in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Aye.
Raise my hand. Kind of hard. We have so many people. Yeah. I guess, Karen, did you check the voting? Did we have any kind of?
No,
Exciting.
so the way the voting works is you do not need to vote to accept the slate. And everybody who did vote in the poll that was sent out, all did vote for the slate of officers. Nobody wrote themselves in as treasurer, but it was,
Darn.
It's the last chance if anybody wants
Yeah.
to.
Come on.
yeah. And just
Any accountants out there, we could use you.
right. And just for those members, since we do have a lot, the board of directors are the people who keep the society running. There are major volunteers. So aside from the typical officer duties, we've got board members who assist with field trip coordination. We're trying to start up this year again from being on hiatus. I know Sujata is, I think, looking at some things. These helping coordinate these programs is another task that we use volunteers for. And the board, we like to have the board member be sort of main point of contact. Membership, helping just maintain the connections to the members. So there are a lot of different roles that the society needs from an administrative function, as well as, you know, volunteering to help with just like leading a field trip or anything like that. So that's things that are interested. We are definitely open to having participation from all of our members.
And we love to hear your feedback on things if you have something that you're interested in us
And,
trying to
right.
pursue, you know.
Yeah. And I think the other thing you wanted is just a report of the membership.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Right. And so our membership is very robust. We started with about, in 2016, just about 960 members. And as of now, we're at like many more. So we're at like 1,200 membership units. So that is probably about 1,800 people. So it's we're very doing really well. We do have a lot of lapsed members, which is one of, as the membership chair, that's one of the things I keep saying I'm going to do. And that's where, like, a volunteer, just, you know, helping to figure out how do we get people who are lapsed renew again. So we're definitely continually increase our membership, but we would like to retain our members. And so figuring out how to do that, something very, anybody's got that kind of interest, certainly take volunteers to help.
And thank all of you for being members. That's all amazing, wonderful. I love that there's so much interest. So the other thing we do at our annual meeting is review the, like I mentioned, the former year's financials, which I'm going to, if I can find the screen, I'm going to screen share here. This is a review of basically our assets, which are holding pretty steady from year to year, maybe up a little bit more this year. We had at least one really sizable donation last year. And our basic category of expenses, what we have, where we spend our money. So you can see that the majority of it goes into our publications, and this was bumped up a little bit more this year because we did invest in the Plant Invader booklets. We'll recoup that money by selling them back pretty much at cost. We're not really, we might make a little bit of money, but not much. And that was our intent, just to get them out into the hands of the users. You know, we have our annual grants. We didn't really hold a conference in the sense of a traditional, you know, place with a meeting and everything, but we did our field trip conference. So that really didn't cost much, but we spent most of our money on programming. And also related to that was some equipment to do all this fancier hybrid meetings and things like that. So we had kind of a higher cost there this past year. Insurance is pretty standard. And then our income is, as you can see, very much primarily the members' dues and donations, a little bit from publications, and a low interest rates equals low interest. So, but anyway, that's kind of the summary of how things are going this past year. And if are there any questions?
Just for those, I mean, would it be worth just reading out some numbers that, like, our assets is $119,776.57. So financially, the society is in pretty good shape. Our
Okay.
yearly expenses were $37,221. And then our income was $54,579. So our net income, our net was positive. So
Yeah,
we're
so
a very frugal organization.
I did manage to, I mean, you know, we're all pretty much volunteer. We hire some help for certain technical skills and things, but yes, we're volunteer run, which is why, you know, being on the board or helping out in other ways is very valuable. So, so I did manage to share it to the chat. So if anybody wants to grab that, they certainly can. Okay, I think, and if there's no other questions or anything else, I'm going to stop sharing and see what I can see everybody, that we can end. I think we can end the annual meeting, right? Is there anything else to do
Mhm.
here?
I don't think so.
Okay. Alan, would you like to?
No, I was just surprised at how efficient we're being.
We're really efficient. We actually,
Yes,
our
indeed.
meetings lately have been rolling very quickly, so we're doing really good. It's a good group.
We don't need to okay the minutes from last time or any other formal stuff.
We decided to hold that until our next official board meeting because we wanted to have a chance for everybody to say hello and catch up on things and didn't want to run into the presentation time. So
Okay, we won't make a show of being official and everything.
I think we've done that already. I don't know. So, all right. Well, thank you. that-
Shall I make a motion to end the annual meeting?
Sure.
I move that we close the meeting.
I'll
right.
second that motion.
So move, done, and we're good to go. Thank you for that. So now we're hopefully shifted to an annual meeting roughly in June of each year, which will make it a little easier.